Patrick Vieira's under-19 side suffered their first defeat in the UEFA Youth League, going down 2-1 to a robust CSKA Moscow side on match day 4. There were wholesale changes to the starting lineup that began a fortnight ago in Moscow. Angus Gunn, Marcus Lopez and Devante Cole were out through injury, so in came Billy O'Brien, Olivier Nchem and Seko Fofana. The first chance fell to the visitors after 4 minutes. O'Brien did well to keep out Dmitry Litvinov's disguised free kick and then did well to put off Dmitry Efremov's follow-up. Fofana had 4 days previous scored a brace to give the under-21s their first away victory over Norwich, and it was the midfielder who had City's first sight of goal. CSKA's frontman Efremov then went closer a minute later. He got the better of Jason Denier, and his first-time shot wasn't too far away from hitting the target. City's patient style brought them a sustained period of pressure in the Moscow half, and after Sinan Batiki's corner was only half cleared, it was Nchem who was next to take aim. In what was a very open first 15 minutes, O'Brien had his post to thank for keeping the scores level. Makarov cutting inside before seeing his effort rebound off the woodwork. Jose Angel Pozo was next to create for the Sky Blues, but his ball across the 6-yard box didn't have any takers. But the home faithful didn't have to wait too long for the opener, as 3 minutes later City broke the deadlock. Pozo was the architect, getting the better of his man not once but twice, and his ball found Fofana, who at the second time of asking volleyed home for his first of the tournament. City's first team captain Vincent Kompany watched on as the Sky Blues again piled on the pressure, and on the half hour Fofana fed George Glendon, but the midfielder unfortunately lost his footing at the crucial moment. After a heavy downpour during the interval, Vieira's men began the second period the stronger. But conditions underfoot meant the final ball was sometimes a little tricky to find. Pozo was again the thorn in the Moscow defence just after the hour, the Spaniard showing quick feet to get away a shot that just went past the upright. The Moscovites' direct style of play frustrated the home side, and on 66 minutes the visitors equalised. Efremov comfortably won the long ball before he played in Golovin, who twisted and turned to finish nicely beyond O'Brien, much to the delight of the travelling half-dozen fans. 12 minutes later and Ewan Fields was silenced again, as Chernoff rose highest to head home for a shock lead. A draw would have kept City at the summit of Group D, and they searched in vain for an equaliser late on. Fofana finding space again after some neat build-up, but his shot was a little too straight. Vieira urged his men forward in the dying moments, and they were a width of a post away from snatching a draw. Denier watched in disbelief as his header crashed back off the crossbar. It's still all to play for going into the final 2 matches, with City up against the whipping boys Victoria Pilsen on match day 5. A win for the Sky Blues and CSKA in their respective matches will see both sides qualify for the knockout stages. Final score from Ewan Fields: City 1, CSKA Moscow 2.